Dude, it's the Thanksgiving Day show. Do you know that?
Best Thanksgiving ever.
Exactly. Dude, we're back.
Thanksgiving week.
Yeah, it is. I love this week.
I know.
I love this week. We've got
favorite time of year, man.
It is. You know what?
My favorite time of year.
I agree. I completely agree.
Family, football, food. Can't
I call it like the 4 F's.
Right.
It's family, friends, food, and fun.
To take
you
it
know,
off,
I mean,
yeah.
it covers it all right there.
Take it off.
You know, and that's what
Unless
we're
you're a
here
Lions
for, man.
fan.
Unless you're
It's like Thanksgiving is like every year is a year of suffering because that's the game we have to endure that pain of us being shown nationally.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
And it's tough.
When I was a teenager, many moons ago, myself and a friend of mine, we went to I'm going to say 4 or 5 Thanksgiving Day games for the Lions in a row, over the time. And that was our thing, for Thanksgiving, we would go to the Lions
there was a period of time when they were fun to watch.
They were sort of fun to watch. It was the old Silverdome is where it was, but it was fun to go up to that game. It was really fun to go to that game. But
the years I went was the Barry Sanders years.
Oh my goodness!
Yeah, that was always right. That was exciting.
Those are the years. That's
the
something to be
save Wayne
thankful
Fonts' job. All that stuff, right? Save Wayne Fonts every year.
Those are the memories. Those are great memories.
Yep, absolutely.
Because I saw Walter Payton a couple times. Where you saw Barry Sanders, saw Walter Payton.
Wow, yeah.
Oh my gosh! I'm really kind of dating ourselves here. So, if you haven't figured out the great name by now, but all right.
Talk about football too. No crown this week.
That's right. No crown.
Lost the
no
crown.
That's right. Okay. Well, we'll get to the crown here in a second. You got Carl, you got Doug. We're back. Firebird Sports.
Thanksgiving
week
week
12. Okay, so let's get back to the crown. Okay, we have now come up with rules
for the crown. I went 11-3.
Yep.
And then 12-2.
Yep.
That was crown worthy. That warrants.
You were crowned at 11, and we got you a crown of the cake.
Yeah, 12-2.
Okay,
so,
if you went higher than that, we would get like a scepter or something like that.
My fall back down to earth was up pretty respectable. I'll take an 8-7, but it's not worth a crown.
It's not worth a crown. So so folks out there, if you get double digits, if we say double digits,
that's a crown.
You're deserving of a crown.
Yeah, 10-4 is borderline.
Maybe not a lot of jewels in the crown, but you deserve a crown.
Yeah, absolutely. Gets the spread.
Here we are.
No doubt.
We got definitions of crown. Okay, let's do that. All right.
Talk about some Thanksgiving.
I want to talk about Thanksgiving because I do. This is me. I love Thanksgiving. So, give me something that you're thankful for this year.
Oh my gosh.
And we want to hear it from everybody else too. Give us some things. I know. You know what I mean. Fans in the stands. Being able to go back to a game.
Yeah.
You get anything.
That has been to think that we're nearing the end of college football.
Yeah.
The regular season
right.
and the games that we've had. I've watched some basketball games with people in the crowd again, or just even thinking about an empty stadium.
Yeah.
And just how disheartening. Yes.
So
to be back where we are and moving in the direction of just things being better.
Absolutely.
So 100%.
Absolutely. That's something to be thankful for.
Yep.
No doubt about it.
Yeah, no doubt.
So there's a lot of things.
And
like
our health, right? Our health, our family's health.
The health, absolutely. Absolutely. To be able to do this,
my kids.
to be able to talk to everybody out there, and have fun like this. That is super fun. Okay, so another question for you: do you watch the Thanksgiving Day parades?
So, but yes, that's a family tradition. My kids enjoy.
Same here.
The family enjoys the parade.
Same here. I am a little kid at heart. And I love to get up, and I love watching the.
You just can't wait for Santa.
No, I can't. I'm still looking forward to it. That's right.
Santa!
There he is. He's on TV. There he is right there. Yeah, I'm like the little kid that does it.
I know him.
Okay, this is some serious stuff. What's your favorite side dish?
This question haunts me now because of our buddy. I just think about pink side dishes, and I'm like, one day I've I've never tried them, but the first time I heard them, I was like, whoo.
Yeah, we got a buddy, his name is Ping, and he has some very interesting side dishes.
You know what? Yep, and I've just never had them. So I'm gonna stick with my stuffing. I'm a big stuffing guy and mashed potatoes guy. I mean, I'm just all about the carbs, I guess.
Sweet potato casserole. I mean, throw on that butter, and you throw on those, walnuts or pecans.
Absolutely.
I mean, brown sugar. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I could take that all the time. All right, how about this one? Do you do any Black Friday shopping?
So, it just kind of depends on the year. I've been before. One time I really said I'm going to go Black Friday shopping.
Yeah.
And I got out there and it was over a TV. And someone was so aggressive that I think they literally, I think I was invited to have a fist fight outside and I didn't even realize how aggressive they were being. So, I go, well, it is time to start shopping. So,
it is.
Because I'm more of a last second shopper. The last week before Christmas is when I tend to get going.
Yeah, I'd say I'm kind of situational.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If I need something, I'm going to go out and get it. You know, if it's on Black Friday, so be it. If it's on
Some
another
people
day.
are aggressive.
Oh, man, some
aggressive.
people, they get geared up like they're going to a football game.
Yeah, no doubt.
I mean, my goodness, it's absolutely nuts. Okay.
Yeah.
So I was asking all these questions because I was trying to delay as much as I can the records from last week because I absolutely...
Are you holding above?
Yeah.
Okay. We're still, let's just look at this.
I'm still, I'm one game below 500. Okay.
165
yeah,
games.
That's right. And I'm
81,
one game
82.
below 500. Okay, so you know what?
That's pretty
There's
impressive.
plenty of time for me to come back. I mean,
And this is my favorite right here. This is you.
Dude.
This is the guaranteed lock of the week, the Kool-Aid pick, hitting at 70%.
I knew I had a good
If
Kool-Aid
you
pick.
just play the Kool-Aid pick every week, you
There
got
you
a winner.
And I knew I had a good
7-3
Kool-Aid
and 1.
pick. You know why? Because you gave me crap about it. Every time you give me crap
It
about
hits.
the Kool-Aid
Yeah,
pick,
when I
it's
encourage
good. That's right. It's good.
I was concerned about the guaranteed lock being the double-digit favorite. I felt it was kind of you go to a safe
I
place,
know,
but you hit
know.
it, and it was a no-doubter. It
I
was
know.
a no
Dude,
doubter.
but you are still crushing it. Look at that. You
Coming
are
back with that
11
8, I was worried.
Yeah.
We fixed the algorithm.
Yeah,
but
that's
listen. It's important to remember this is a serious handicapping show. These numbers matter. They mean something.
It is.
And
it
to come
is.
out 8 and 7 when I thought maybe I was going to drop that,
Yeah.
I'll take that. So I think we're back locked in a little bit. Still a tough week.
There you go. Okay. So, 3-team parlay. How about the
So
3-team
close.
parlay?
So I was so disappointed in Seattle, and some of this, the Washington game, solid. I thought I had it. Pittsburgh was another one I felt good about, but Seattle, that frustrated me against Colt McCoy.
I know,
I really
I know,
thought
I know.
that I had that, but
Yeah, no, I mean...
it's tough again. I mean, we hit them 2 weeks in a row, and we didn't have a single three-team
it's
parlay,
tough.
guys. Let's get to work on
It's
those.
tough.
I need the
Okay.
three-team parlays.
Now, we got to hand out some kudos. And some people said, trying to make it a little bit closer here.
Oh, to see them?
Because a little bit... But we
point
had
them out.
Life and Sports Talk with Jake and Rossi's burner phone, man. 11 and 4 last
Nice
week.
weeks. Those are
That
crown
is
worthies.
absolutely...
So why you don't have little crowns,
Absolutely
little crown stickers
something
next
out.
to them?
I know, there should be crowns in there.
11 and 4, those are crowns.
So you guys deserve crowns,
Yeah.
okay? I was able to get hold of Jake. We got Jake on the board.
Jake's on the board, guest picker.
Absolutely. And so...
Fan participation. That's
That's
what we're
what it's all about.
you know?
That's what it's all about. So, and we had a couple more above 500, but once again, another tough week.
It was.
Another really tough week. All in all. So, yeah, we've got a...
Worst was 5 and 10? Nobody did worse than that?
I know. 5 and 10 was the bottom of the
You're
barrel.
gonna bounce
man.
back.
I was at the very
You're gonna bounce
bottom.
back.
There's no doubt about that.
You're
Okay.
bouncing back.
So, let's just talk about some takeaways from last week. Was there anything that kind of, let's say, like struck you out?
I'm going
or-
to tell you this.
know,
I'm
is there-
tired of putting Buffalo on some kind of pedestal. Like they're some great football team.
Yeah.
They're now, you are what your record says you are. You're 6 and 4. You're not dominating anybody. You're not doing anything special. It's just like you talk about Cleveland with all the talent they had on the field. They were supposed to be so good. Listen.
Yeah.
Buffalo is not on a pedestal until they prove it. Okay, guess who's in first place in that division? Buffalo. Guess who is?
The Patriots.
The Patriots, yeah.
If there's a scary team in football, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
We were talking beforehand, and I said if there's one team in football that has progressed from game one to where we are right
It's
now,
Matt Jones in New England.
it is Matt Jones in New England. You said another team, though.
The
You said
Colts,
The
yeah.
Colts.
I
I
mean,
have to agree with that.
yeah.
The Colts have done the same
Jonathan
thing.
Taylor, potential MVP candidate right now.
I mean,
he's
remember a couple weeks ago, everybody was all over Wentz. The guy's falling apart and all that.
Right.
I think that they're finally getting the system together, just like in New England. They're
Right.
they're understanding the system, how everybody plays. That's dangerous, man. That's absolutely dangerous.
And then you go back to Buffalo, and I'm not. It's just start playing like you want. You want
Yeah.
to be put on this pedestal like you're good.
Yes.
Yes. Play
Yes.
consistently. And then another team that I'm impressed with right now is the Vikings, because I've been on them. That was a big win against Green Bay.
That was a very big win.
They are dangerous right
They
now.
are dangerous, yeah.
And I've got them. I mean, the Vikings are going to be in the playoffs, and I wouldn't want to play them. I think they're too far behind to catch Green Bay, but watch out for them, Doug.
Okay,
I know you don't like them. I know you don't like Zim. I know.
But I don't deny that was a great win. So now here's what I have to say. They have to prove themselves now.
Yeah,
they have
absolutely,
to be consistent
right?
because
just okay is not okay.
Just okay is not okay. That's absolutely
okay
right.
is not okay.
And that's what they do. They do that all the time. And so this against the 49ers, that's a huge
Can
game.
they take the momentum from that win against Green Bay
That's
and
exactly
keep
right.
playing that well? And I mean, and this is the Thanksgiving stretch of the season.
That's
here.
absolutely right.
This is where just okay is not okay.
Yep.
And if you're good, start showing it.
Yeah, that's it.
So,
Dude, let's go to the
picks.
board, man.
Yep.
Okay, so this week we don't have brown bags. This week we have turkeys. We have turkeys. So
who's your turkey? I'm gonna go.
Who do you gotta go
Listen, Buffalo.
Bills
There's
Mafia,
no
man.
Bills Mafia.
Bills
I'm not
Mafia.
scared. I'm not scared. I'm not scared.
Hammer 'em.
Because here's the thing: if you want it, go out there and play like it and win. And you're not getting it. I put them on this pedestal every week, even if I don't pick them to cover. I still think that they're
right.
No, you're
right.
not there for me right now.
Okay, I'm gonna sort of follow suit on that. Okay, Tennessee, you're down Derrick Henry and all that. I get that. You're not supposed to lose to Houston.
No,
you're a good team.
They have 3 losses.
to
the Jets?
The Jets.
The Texans.
Yes.
And then they were my survivor pick in week 1 against Arizona.
Come on.
Those are the 3 losses. So
good teams are not supposed to lose to those kind of teams.
what are they going to do without Henry? They have the schedule to get it done.
They have built themselves a nice cushion.
Yeah.
I mean,
They've got
where
the
they're at, they're
schedule
8-3 right now.
We'll see how they play without.
Unless they completely crater, they're going to make the playoffs.
Yeah.
I don't see them not making the playoffs. I think they might limp into the playoffs. But
because we really and on with what you're saying, I mean, the loss of Henry's huge, right?
Huge.
When we look at anytime we look at these big wins, and I mean even in Buffalo's case, okay, you cannot underestimate defense.
No, you can't.
We talk about all the offensive stars all the time. But when a team like Washington shows up and plays lockdown defense and they upset somebody, that's not a surprise. I mean, these defenses.
Here's one team I don't want to play one game with defense. Patriots.
Yeah.
There you go.
They're
scared of
Atlanta couldn't move the ball.
That's right.
And just
oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Their
defense has been locked down.
Absolutely. Okay. So this week 12. Buys are Cardinals and the Chiefs, so don't put anybody in your fantasy league, and don't pick any turkeys in your fantasy leagues either. You don't want to stay away from
turkeys. You're getting ready for
turkeys.
playoffs time. All right, let's pick some games.
All right, we got Thanksgiving Day games. Okay, this one should be an easy one to get tickets to.
Andy Dalton. Andy Dalton is starting for the injured Justin Fields.
Doesn't matter between Goff and Boyle.
Absolutely does not matter because the Lions
matter.
are getting their first win of the season.
You think they're gonna? You think they're gonna win outright?
Oh no, I don't think this is done. I mean, just
Oh
skip
my
it. Just
gosh.
book it. It's in the books.
You know-
I am picking the Lions to win
Oh,
the game. You don't
dang,
know.
okay,
First
Bears.
game of the week. You don't know what you're picking. I spent all the.
You know what? I'm gonna go with you on that.
They're gonna win.
I'm gonna go with you on that.
They're gonna win.
They're at home.
They're gonna win.
Okay, Jake is going with the Bears, which I don't blame him on that one. But okay, I'm
I
going
mean,
to go
if
with
you want to start with a loss, that's okay. Jake, welcome to the picks board. Welcome.
Okay, here's my game. Raiders spiraling, man. They're
What's
just,
going on?
The pirate ship is
I know.
okay. They've had adversity. There's no doubt about it. You know, they've had all kinds of issues, but that's an explanation. It's not an excuse.
No. Okay.
You're supposed to rally, and you're supposed to. Good team is supposed to do that.
They've got to bounce back off that KC.
They've got to bounce back
All
too.
right. Let me ask you a question because this line is all over the board.
It is.
I mean, or I don't want to say all over the board, but there's a big difference between 7.5 and 6.5.
Yeah.
Do you still take the Cowboys, or do you take the Cowboys, or does that change your mind at 6.5?
Yes, it
over
does.
7.5?
Yeah, yes, it does because I am going to take the Raiders. I'm not saying they're going to win the game.
I like the Raiders too. If that line was 6.5, would you like Dallas?
Probably go Dallas.
Yeah.
Probably go
I mean,
Dallas.
it's definitely sways, and I've seen it at 6.5, but I still like the Raiders in either case.
Again, I'm not saying that they win the game. I'm just saying that they get within that 7.5.
Yeah, they're going to have the ball in the fourth quarter.
Exactly.
That's the way. They're not going to be 2 scores.
I don't see either team just blowing each other away.
Yeah.
I mean, it's going to be close.
I said that about Atlanta, New England, and I missed that.
Yeah, that's right.
I did. I was like, Atlanta's going to win this game. Yeah.
All right, this is going to be an interesting one.
Yeah.
Thursday night, you've got the Bills taking out the Saints. Bills by 6. Okay, they're coming back out of that horrible loss. These guys lost 2 last week as well. So,
who's going to show up and play defense?
Who's going to show up?
The Saints at home, it can get loud in there, and their defense thrives on that. I'm going with the Saints.
I'm going to see if the Bills can come back. I mean, this could be a test for them. This could be a big test.
I am done putting these guys on a pedestal.
I know.
I'm not scared of Bills Mafia anymore.
I know.
I'm not.
I get what you're saying.
Right there. Okay, we'll see.
Okay. This is nice. This is a nice matchup.
I wish Henry was playing in that game.
Oh, I know.
I wish Henry was playing in that game.
Patriots by 6. Okay, they're going to New England. That's a big thing. I tell you what.
I really wish that I wasn't picking. Every time I pick against New England, I'm like, why did I pick against New England? Like, it's a no-brainer.
I'm going to New England. I'm thinking that it's the defense. It's the defense is going to do it.
And I'm going to pick Tennessee to actually win the game. So, I don't want to underestimate Tennessee's. This is going to be a powerhouse.
Jake's with you on that one.
Yeah.
This could be another one of those games, though, that New England wins, but they win 6. It could be closer, so you might get on the points.
I like
just get on the points. Okay.
Well, that's what we're picking against, just to be clear.
No, I know.
Okay,
I'm just saying that. That's why you're picking them. I mean, I think that's a good pick. Panthers, okay. Panthers at the Dolphins. Panthers by 2.
I'm back, he says. I'm back. And then he lose to Washington,
I think it's the Dolphins in this one. I think that.
You know who's playing pretty good? Tua's playing pretty good.
That's right.
Listen, that defense, the Dolphins can get up, man.
I agree.
They're not far off the playoff hunt.
No, they're not. They're not out of the playoff hunt.
Carolina.
Jake is going to Carolina. Okay. We've got the Eagles. Nice win last week.
That was.
Very nice win.
Good.
Taking on the Giants, who are just a garbage
dump. That was a mess.
A dumpster fire is what they are.
Yep.
This one to me is easy. I think the Eagles continue it.
Me too. I think the Giants actually bounce back. If this game should be decided by a field goal, that line, I think the Giants will bounce back. They're not as bad as Tampa made them look. So,
but I walk into that every single time.
How are we doing there?
Okay. I know.
We're on the same page. We're all right.
Okay.
We're all right.
Okay, the Falcons. They didn't even show up last week against New England. Take on Jacksonville. They get beat nicely by the 49ers. But you know what?
I think this is a really
I'm like
game
a Jacksonville. I agree with you.
I think they're going to have a really nice
I think
win.
this is their chance.
I don't see Atlanta bouncing back. They're kind of
I don't see it. Now Jake likes Atlanta, which is fine.
Okay, I mean it's a 1-point game. It's going to be
it's a pick. It's a pick 'em, right? Yeah, it's a pick 'em. Okay, Jets take on Houston. Tyrod Taylor.
This is kind of like for the number 2 pick. The Lions will have the number 1.
It is, yeah, that's right.
So
I'm going to go Taylor. I'm going to go Tyrod. I mean.
Their defense is kind of coming alive a little bit too.
Zach Wilson is back for the Jets. It doesn't matter. I don't think
any
difference at all.
I mean, it's too.
No,
I'm not. There's a reason. I hope that's not the Kool-Aid pick.
No, there's a reason why they're way down here. Right. It's like let's get over. All right, this could be a fun game. The
Bengals finally, after 2 stumbles, bounced back.
Exactly.
They bounced back.
Now they go back home. They're 4.5-point favorites over Pittsburgh.
Yep.
Who do you like?
They're not covering against Pittsburgh.
You don't think
Ben's
so?
playing again. Pittsburgh's they got to come back with a win after that loss. So they'll tighten things up. It should be a great game. The Bengals keep letting me down. These games where
I know.
It looks like they should win and they have it put together. Just okay is not okay, by the way.
No, not at all.
The Bengals have a chance at winning the division, but the Pittsburgh's going to come to battle. They're going to have to earn it. They're going to have to earn it.
All right, we're going to go to the Steelers in this one. And then, Jake's going to go to the Steelers, too. So we got the Steelers across. I think it's...
Yeah.
Remember, we got schooled last year.
And listen, every time I'm a Bengals... I got a love for the Bengals, but every time I seem to lean that way, they let me down. So.
We got schooled last year when we were doing picks. We were picking against Steelers. Yeah, and there's one dude just absolutely just destroyed us.
Ben doesn't lose to the North, right?
That's right. You don't
the Ohio teams.
That's how you against the Ohio teams. That's what he said.
Yeah.
He goes, you don't go against Ben and the Ohio teams. Okay, we're taking that. We've learned. We're learnable here.
Yeah.
Okay,
this is a game right here.
This is a game.
Another good one.
You've got maybe one of the strongest offenses going right now, especially the running game. With Taylor, Jonathan Taylor is just a monster. He is just running all over the place. They showed very nicely. Okay, they were playing the Giants, though. Okay, so degree of difficulty in that win was not that much.
Against the Giants?
Yeah, but it's still, the defense showed up, the offense showed up. They got Gronkowski back.
Yeah.
I mean, this is...
I'm going to say this. They play way better at home when they can hear Tom Brady, because their offense operates a lot better at home, and the Colts are bringing the D.
I'm picking up what you're putting down. Would you mind giving me a Colts here? And then Jake's got Tampa Bay.
Too easy of a pick there. This is the winner.
I think the difference is it's a track meet. They're playing indoors. They're playing on the turf. You know, I mean, Jonathan Taylor. I mean, they're doing the things right.
Yep.
I like Frank Reich, anyways.
The defense. This is a defensive battle. So.
All right. Chargers coming off a nice win over the Steelers. Right? A lot of points.
Yep.
Over the Broncos. Now they are going to Mile High. Makes a difference there.
There's a little thinner.
But you know what? Good teams are supposed to win games like this.
That's right. That's right.
And so that's why I'm going with the Chargers. Let me guess.
Going with defense.
The Broncos.
That's why I'm going with defense.
I knew that was coming.
The defense is going to make that happen. All right.
I knew that was coming.
That's all right. This is too. Listen,
Jake goes with the
Chargers pick. This is a weak, safe pick.
It is.
You guys aren't even. You guys looked and said, "Oh, Chargers."
It is.
You guys didn't even put any thought into the fact of what's going to happen in this football game. This is what I would like to talk about. Like next week, is we're going to talk about this game. This is just
okay. Let's mark it. We're going to talk about the Chargers and the Broncos next week. We're going to circle that one. Right? Okay. Fun game here.
I know, right?
Fun game. Even, I looked at the line. It was even. It was even. That's what I mean. They're calling it
one
even.
of my favorite games of the week right here.
The Rams they're going to Lambeau against Aaron Rodgers, who's got a broken toe.
Yeah.
Apparently, what it is. Didn't seem to hurt him last week. He only had 4 touchdown passes, which I have in my fantasy league too. So yeah, I like that. But give me your analysis on this one.
This is my analysis on this one. Is Aaron Rodgers could go out there with a broken leg.
He probably
Matt
has.
Stafford is not going into Green Bay.
Yeah.
We are starting to see the real Matt Stafford.
Yeah.
Will the real Matt
You
Stafford?
said that. You've been saying
please
that.
stand up.
Yeah.
And he's been standing up. And you're not going to do it with OBJ. Robert Woods was a huge loss offensively.
Yeah.
Green Bay's defense is going to play at home.
Yeah, yeah.
This is a no-brainer. I mean,
so you're going with the Rams?
No. I am going with Green Bay. Everything points to Green Bay in this game.
Hey, I got to go Green Bay just because it's a home game.
Well, you got one right. So that's
I'm going to go at least 1-14 next week.
Yeah, that's
what Carl says. All right, you know.
That's a good pick. This Matt Stafford.
I think it's a travel. Going to Lambeau. Now the only thing that's for Stafford, he's played at Lambeau before. He knows Lambeau.
Not successfully. Isn't one there.
Good point.
So,
all right. Okay.
Man.
We talked about these guys. The Vikings, you got to give them credit.
Are you getting on the Zim train?
This is going now. They have to go on the road. They go out to out of the dome.
You're going to get on
go
the
out
Zim
to San
train.
Francisco.
Listen, we've got Vikings fans.
They got the 49ers.
We've got Vikings fans out there. We got Skull. He interacts with the
I know,
show.
I know.
Are you getting on the Zim train or not?
You go first. You.
Where's that? Come on, Minnesota. Let's go.
All right. Jake is going to go. All right. I got to
give me that Niner helmet.
What's that?
Give me that Niner helmet.
What?
Because that's what you're picking, isn't it?
No.
Oh, all right. Then
no, I'm not picking them. I'm picking the
Vikings.
You're going to
go? Nice.
I
like it. That's a winner.
Yes, I am. In fact, I'm picking them so much.
You stop it.
That is the Kool-Aid pick this week. Yes.
You are.
Vikings. Yes.
I hate that pick, Dave. I hate it. It's a horrible pick.
Hey, I get my purple Kool-Aid.
All right, drink the Kool-Aid. Nice. The Vikings with the Kool-Aid pick. Huh?
All right,
the Kool-Aid pick.
This is where, let's see what kind of Vikings team they are.
I mean, really.
This is the game that they should win.
They've got a quick track to right here if they don't show me something. You went Kool-Aid pick. I talked all that smack about them. This we could have nicknamed this the Vikings show today, the Skull show today.
Skull. It's gonna be Skull.
We're gonna
yeah. So
a lot of love to the Vikings this week.
Okay, so there you go. You heard this. If they lose, they're up in the brown bag.
They're probably
absolutely.
Yeah, let's go. A lot of love for the Vikings this week.
So. Browns. Okay, Browns have Kareem Hunt back.
Oh my gosh,
They've got Jake Conklin, the offensive tackle back. You're going to have Lamar Jackson back. Okay, Ravens by 3.5.
Browns have great defense.
It's basically
they just beat
game.
the Lions. They just showed up and beat the Lions, man. I mean, come on, Cleveland.
All right.
For those of you who've never seen the show before,
I'm gonna go Ravens.
I am not a Browns fan. You have to understand the running joke that is this get up. Because the Browns are starting to show who they are, too.
All right,
Jake,
Jake
good
is
call.
going. Jake's going. We got a cross board Ravens.
All right.
I mean, the Browns have to
like
prove
it.
themselves out.
There's nothing to prove. They're terrible. They're garbage. Get out of here. Quit wasting my time. You're about as good as the Lions and the Bears with Justin Fields.
All right, last one, Monday night. What do we do with Seattle? Seattle.
They hurt
Seattle,
me last
they're
week.
hurting.
They hurt me last week.
You've got Washington,
I
though.
like to pick Washington, too. I think I pick them a lot.
They're getting better. The team's getting better. I mean,
They're good.
they were actually not that far out of the
They're
playoff
well
line.
coached.
Yes, they are. Okay,
They're
so
well
it's
coached.
basically a pickup game, right? Washington by 1. It's at home. You know what? I'm going to go.
Monday night.
Just because I like what they're doing. It's at home. They're flying across the country. I'm going to go Washington. I'm actually, obviously, to win the game. I mean, with
Who
one
does
point.
Jake like?
Jake likes Seattle. So who does Carl like?
Well, this game.
This is where it comes down to.
game's-
This is where I get suckered into every single time.
This
Go ahead.
game's part of the 3-team parlay. I just want you to know.
Oh, is it?
It is.
It
And
is.
Seattle's bouncing back with a win.
Seattle's
on the
bouncing back
road.
with a win. Okay, yeah.
They're coming back. You don't seem too excited about it. Like, I didn't do it because you took Washington.
Yeah, I'm like,
We got a lot of the same picks,
Whatever,
man.
yeah,
we
we
don't
do,
have that
we
many
do.
different. 1, 2, 3. Look at 4,
Yeah, we
5. Only 6 different? That's
Which
not
should
that
be
many.
scary. That means.
Why do you feel
yeah,
like I'm
that
banging
means-
on you, man? We're right there. Listen, 1 week, if you didn't watch the show, there's no way this could possibly, will it ever happen again? We picked the exact same
We
teams
did. We did that one
over
show.
15,
We did that
14
one
games.
show.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did that one show. All right, I like
Good.
it.
I
I
do too.
love it. I just love it.
It is.
I mean, a lot of color there too.
All right, we got the
Okay.
Kool-Aid pick, so
Got
we
the
got
Kool-Aid
3-team
pick.
parlay.
3-team parlay. What do you
Let's
got?
do it.
3-team parlay.
This is a winner this week.
Okay.
You know, I've been close. Hit it 2 weeks in a row.
Yep.
2 out of 3 last week. I really like Tennessee.
Okay.
I really like this game. I really think this is a little inflated.
So they're coming back. They're coming back over the
even
Patriots.
without Henry.
Yep.
I like that a lot. And I do really
You said
like
Seattle?
Baltimore.
Baltimore. Ooh.
I mean, Cleveland, I think, is just garbage. And
Tell me how you really feel about the
yeah,
Browns.
we can go back. Listen, they've opened the door. I tried. You go at the beginning of this
You
season.
did. You know what?
I was
You
giving
did.
them love.
You
I
did.
was
You
giving
were-
Baker love.
You were showing
I was-
them love.
Yeah,
You were.
No,
You were.
You listen.
You were.
Cleveland, and who else can go? Buffalo. Get out of here. You want to be on a pedestal? You better start showing it. You're not owed anything.
Every week after the show, we kind of laugh like, who's going to bang on us this week? You know, sometimes it's the Vikings. It's
not gonna
the
be the
Saints.
skull guy.
Listen,
We gave the Vikings all the love.
The Saints folks have banged on us. You know, Bills. I mean, the one time I put the Bills up with the brown bag, I get banged on a lot. I mean, it's just funny.
They've heard it now.
They've heard it.
Let's go.
It's hard not to.
Fuck, happy
How do you not to?
Thanksgiving.
Dude, this is awesome.
Happy Thanksgiving.
This is absolutely awesome. I love the show.
What do they got to do,
did-
man? Tell them.
It's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. Okay, so we're going to get this on YouTube. We're going to get it on Twitter. We're going to get it on Facebook. We got our little TikTok going too. We had over 1,000 views on TikTok. I don't know if that's a lot or not, but I mean, yeah, we've only been in this.
Listen,
A
whatever
couple
you do,
weeks, yeah, you know. I mean, it's
check us out. I mean, what
Check us out.
Are you a sports fan and do you want winners? I mean, if you want winners,
This is it. Come on over.
Right?
Come on.
And
Yeah,
they're
you want
free.
some fun, you want some laughs, and you want winners.
Let's go.
That's all you can ask for. So, hey, we want everybody go out there, have a great week 12, but happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Enjoy the time with your family and your friends. Have a great weekend. Just have some fun. You know, these times only come once a year
That's right.
like this. Enjoy it.
Have some fun. Pick some winners.
You got it, man.
All right, happy
This is
Thanksgiving.
awesome. See ya.
All right.
Bye.